Tá, deixa eu ver as armas dele. Aqui tem uma arma muito boa. Não tem. Armadura? Não. Obrigado, queridão. Tamo junto. Ué. Falando que tem uma porta ali, mas não tem.
Yeah.
E aqui? Casa de banhos. Mano, eu vou ter que passar na casa de banhos pra ver o que é. Não vai ter como. Nunca eu tenho que tirar da tela.
Why don't you just surprise?
Who's there?
What's that?
Looking for someone.
What are you staring at? The baths are for paying guests, not idlers with nothing better to do.
Tá, mas onde que eu vou, ué?
What's that?
Has something happened?
Onde que...
If anyone asks, I wasn't here. My wife would throw a fit if you were reviewing you young witches.
Ué,
She ought to pay us a visit. It'd calm her down.
I couldn't
tem
drag
como não,
a
ué.
witch here with a team of 10 horses.
Ué. Então tá bom. Então tá bom. Não queria mesmo?
You looking for someone? Well, I never.
Hey, I'm honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Are you in need of a helping hand, Master Butcher?
Up an hand? No. But I've got a problem with supplies.
I understand. The roads aren't safe these days.
No, that's not what I meant. Beef and pork I can get plenty of. But the burgers here have a taste for aristocratic food. And maybe you can help me with that.
You want me to poach game?
Heaven forbid I would ever suggest such a thing. No. You would have to get it by, other means.
I don't want to spoil your plans, but game doesn't grow on trees.
No, but if you happen to be walking in the woods and, came across something, if you see what I mean.
All right. Let's say I'll take a walk in the woods and I'll come across something and bring it to you.
Excellent. I'm glad to see you speak my language. Get me a wild boar for now, so I can see what you can do. And don't worry, you'll be well rewarded. May the Lord watch over you.
Ah, lá na frente tem um monte de coisa. Um monte de lojinhas.
Ow! Watch where you're going, you lad. You nearly killed me.
Hey, you. It's forbidden to walk at night here.
Ow! Ah! Pour me one.
Coming right up. Here, enjoy it.
Saca esse rapaz aqui.
Father, I need your help urgently.
You? I recognize you. You're the Skelett's blacksmith's son.
Yes, that I am.
I'm sorry. What did you want?
It may sound strange, but I need you to go back to St. James. The locals need their spiritual shepherd.
No, certainly not, my boy. That's one place I shan't be going back to.
Why? It is your parish, after all.
A parish that's little but a ruin these days. And besides, God forgive me, but I'm afraid. All kinds of ruffians are on the rampage around Skelett's.
It isn't completely safe, but most of them are gone.
As my father used to say, why take the risk?
How did you manage to get out of Skelett's?
I didn't. I wasn't there during the raid. I was here at Sasau for confession.
And why aren't you with our folks at Ratai? What if Sir Radzig has need of you?
Look, here I'm an honored guest and well cared for. In Ratai, there's hardly room enough for the refugees already
Agora ele
there.
tá saindo do negócio, né?
And what's more, the parish priest doesn't like me, which happens to be mutual. The last thing I want to be doing is haggling with him over where I can sleep or how many slices of bread I'm allowed to eat.
He certainly isn't known for being generous.
I'll be right back with that.
Don't you feel any shame? Think of all those Christians who faced death and never betrayed their faith.
That's something else entirely.
No, it's not. They weren't afraid to face death, and you're squirming at the thought of some slight danger.
Haven't you seen how they ransacked the place? Does that seem slight to you? Well, not to me.
The Cumans are gone, but the townsfolk won't come back. And why should they, when the man who ought to set an example, the one they look up to, is shitting himself?
The Lord forgive me.
One beer.
You're right. I should go back.
There. You see? Now I hear a man talking.
And where will I live? My house in Skelett's must surely be in ruins.
You can live right there at St. James. I'm sure the locals will be grateful enough to give you a roof over your head.
Well, it's true they've treated me kindly, and I do owe them. Very well. I will go back.
Thank you. The people from St. James will never forget this.
Pour me an ale.
Father, when do you plan to return to St. James?
I beg your pardon. Why do you ask, my boy?
Your housekeeper, Agnes, is in Ratai and doesn't want to work for anyone else. She's waiting for your return.
So she survived. Thank the Lord. I prayed for her and all who suffered, but I'm not going back. Tell her I appreciate her concern, but to look out for herself now. Farewell.
Tá, mas assim, qual que era o negócio da missão que eu precisava, mano? A missão voltou. Buscar a coroa ornamental junto aos mestres de Sázava.
God be with you, good sir.
Farewell.
Tem lugar pra dormir, não?
Coming right up.
A tankard here.
God save. How may I help you, good night?
Não tem lugar pra dormir.
Coming. I'll be back in 2 shakes. Yeah, give me a minute.
A tankard here.
Huh. I know you. I know you from somewhere. Where do I know you from?
What?
Coming right up.
Of course, my dream.
É um charlatão mesmo.
You were in a boat made of bones, and I put a crown of thorns on your head.
One ale, please.
All right. Tell me about this dream of yours.
That dream.
I'll have a beer.
Yes, that dream has come true. I dreamt that a young man would become my apprentice,
A tankard.
my own pupil in the trade of
Ale
miracles.
for me.
Oh, then I'm in luck.
One beer.
On the contrary, I,
Ale
the
as
lucky one.
usual.
What's your name, young man?
Henry.
Henry. A powerful name. So, Henry, are you ready to become my apprentice?
All right, I'll be your apprentice.
Wonderful! Oh, glorious day! I have a successor in my work.
So, how do you plan to start training me?
With a test of your practical skills.
Oh,
I have my eye on 3 rare objects of great value. But sadly, they're a little difficult to obtain.
go on.
First, I need a tooth of Saint Procopius.
Tô só pegando as missões, gente. Eu não vou fazer quase nada. Viu?
Topping out hung on a church. And finally, a talisman for luck. My passionate player.
A tankard here.
Bloody hell, that's a lot. All right, one thing at a time. About that tooth,
One beer.
it's going to be slightly more complicated, isn't it?
I know. Yes, it would be very difficult to gain such a rare relic, of course. That's why I have an alternative solution.
I'm listening.
A layman named Procopius lives by the monastery, and it just so happens, thanks to my intricate medical knowledge, that I found out he has a sick tooth.
How did you find out he has a sore tooth?
As it happens, I totally tavern. But that's not important.
And how am I supposed to get the tooth?
I haven't the faintest idea. You'll have to think of
One
something.
ale over here, please.
But maybe you'll be able to persuade him to let the blacksmith pull it.
A tankard of ale, please.
Fine, I'll get it from him.
Tankard here.
Wonderful.
One ale, please. Ale for me.
This topping out, what's that?
You're not a carpenter, it seems.
No, I'm a blacksmith.
Pour me an ale.
I see. Well, a topping out is a decorated spruce or conifer tree hung on top of the roof of a new house.
A música do jogo é muito alta, né? Praticar a voz.
Very well, I'll get it. This player's talisman. Where am I supposed to find it?
Over here, please.
I actually have a specific one in mind.
One ale.
Here at the inn, there's a dice player who always has a cat's paw
Tankard
with
of
him.
ale for me.
That's supposed to bring him luck.
One ale, please.
How am I supposed to get the talisman from him?
I haven't a clue. It won't be easy, but I'm sure you'll find a way.
We'll see. Very well, I'll get you the paw.
Tankard of ale for me.
I'll get looking for those things then.
Excellent! You do that, my journeyman. Good luck.
Ah, deve ser esse cara aqui, ó.
As you wish. Here.
Hey, what are you doing?
You're robbing folk.
What the fuck?
Hey,
You're
my
trying
God, I
to
see
rob
someone
me.
stealing.
There's a thief here. Oh,
Surrender.
help! Arrest that thief!
Aqui deve ter um
You were
teste.
seen
Just as
thieving.
you ordered.
This definitely.
you're making a serious mistake. If only you knew what you...
Well, I thought, that is...
A mesma coisa.
Thief! Come here quick! There's a thief over there!
Here you are, and good health.
Ai, vamos esperar, né? Vai ser mais rápido, né? Tem que esperar esse tanto de hora. Tá, eu tenho que achar o que do... tá com os mestres. Não sei o que isso quer dizer. Tem que estar apontando pra mim onde é, né? Aí lá em cima, ó. Tá apontando pra mim onde é.
Yeah! Yeah!
Cara, tá até agora gritando que eu sou bandido. Já foi, já paguei.
Yeah! Yeah!
What? Shit! Henry! Henry! Here! Where's he going?
Yeah!
He's ignoring us. Henry! Here! I can't believe it. We've known each other our whole lives.
Encontrei com eles depois de muito tempo.
Henry!
I'm glad to see you.
Matthew! Fritz! You're alive!
Of course we're alive.
You can't get rid of us that easily.
I'm almost surprised how happy I am to see the pair of you are all right.
We are now, but we barely made it.
Yeah, it was hard. Fritz ran like a little girl.
Really?
Bollocks! Bloody joker.
Tell us what happened to you.
They gave me a pretty good thrashing as well. It was only in Ratai that I got back in my right mind.
You're not doing too well either, are you?
Right now, I'm a squire for Sir Radzig.
I see you've worked your way up.
Ah. And how are you two getting by?
It's shit.
You said it. We're still chopped off to bits. Owe the monastery a bundle. And there's no work here.
Not for anyone with more than half a grain, anyway.
Well, you two and work never got along. But don't tell me that they're not in need of carpenters. They're reconstructing the monastery.
They don't want us there.
And there's nothing else around here.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know of anything?
It will really help us out right now.
Well, I can ask around, but I'm not promising anything.
Thanks, Henry.
We'll pay off the debt. Don't you worry.
And where would they hire you to?
Well, we were carpenters in the mines, so wherever they work with wood, I suppose. Forget about construction. After Skalitz, no one will be building for a long time. Just here in Sassau, and they don't want us here. The best chance we have is to work at a mill. People always have to eat. Ideally, we're looking for a job that pays a lot and doesn't require much work.
What other neighbours of ours made it?
Your hunker's in the monastery. That girl really helped us out. That's about all we know. When we ran for it, we helped Teresa, but who knows where she is now? We got separated.
I owe my life to Teresa. She hauled me unconscious to the mill in Ratai and nursed me back to health.
I'm glad she survived. Since you know her so well, why not try asking her if she knows about any work? I'll be with you.
Good day, Henry.
Ah, tem que falar com a Teresa.
for a job? I am honored that a knight such as...
Do you want something?
I do. And you look like the kind of fellow who knows a thing or two and wouldn't mind a bit of work that's not entirely, well, honest.
What's it about?
I'm looking for someone who knows how to dip her pockets. For a reward, of course.
Well, then it's lucky for you that I happened along. Who do you want me to rob?
There's a farmer who lives in the craftsman's yard. He made a killing supplying vegetables to the monastery. I worked for him for a while, but then he threw me out without even paying me for my labour. I'd like you to steal the groschen he owes me. And also a pouch containing an amulet he got from the herb woman. He's as superstitious as an old crone, so when he realises he's lost it, he'll have a fit.
Sounds easy enough.
It ain't quite that easy, otherwise I'd handle it myself. That fucker don't trust no one, and he's always looking over his shoulder. If you manage to nick his pouch and his coin, you can keep the groschen as a reward.
Good luck to you.
A gente tem que conversar com esse rapaz aqui.
My respects to you.
The Lady of Talmberg sent me. She wants me to find out why the crown's been delayed.
Through no fault of ours, I can tell you that. We had a large stone ordered for mounting on the crown, a beautiful Moldavite from South Bohemia that we had cut and polished in Prague. But, well, in short, the good merchant, Martin Wiesek, who was supposed to bring it from Prague, got lost along the way. It's like the ground swallowed him up.
Well, Lady Stephanie won't be happy.
Look, we've got something else here we can replace the stone with, but I'm sure even you can see it's not worthy of a noble wedding, and definitely not worthy of our fine craftsmanship. Oh, if I only had someone who'd try to find the Moldavite.
Why don't you just ask me? Of course I'll try to find the stone. Just tell me where the fellow was seen last.
That fellow, as you call him, the esteemed merchant, Martin Wiesek, was last seen riding alongside the Sassau River, passing by the footbridge over the ford, to the west of here. Evidently, he never made it to Sassau town.
Mano, eu me perdi, eu tava fazendo outra missão principal e eu parei.
Mountains by now, or under the ground.
E esse jogo é assim, velho.
Good luck to you.
Você fica querendo explorar. Tem que caçar esse filho de uma égua, velho. Ah, eu vou em linha reta, gente. Vamos seguir essa estrada. É agora que nós gravo o jogo. Por causa acontecer bosta.
Yeah.
What's going on there? Hey, who's there? Who's there?
Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. Alarm! Yeah!
Is that all you got?
Hey, all of you!
Morri.
Gather here! Raise the alarm! Show what you're made of.
Então, aí como é que faz? Eles são realmente bandidos? Eu não sei se eu posso chegar perto. Mas deve ser, mano. Onde eles estão ali? Não tem nem condição.
Who's there? What's going on there? Who's there?
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Alarm! To arms! Get over here!
You call that combat?
Over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
Atira! Mano, que saco, velho. Eu vou ficar ataque cardíaco. Eu tô apertando o botão de atirar. Ele não atira, velho. É incrível. Mano, eu apertei o botão de atirar. Ele não atira. Mano, estamina não serve pra nada, cara. A estamina desse jogo é muito ruim. Por que eu não puxo o escudo? Ah, ele desequipou porque ele ficou com vontade de desequipar. Ah, vai se fuder, né? Mas você tá de sacanagem com a minha cara. Cara, não adianta. Ele me vê de longe. Então, eu quero que se foda.
Who's there?
Hey, all of you! Gather here! Raise the alarm!
Raise the alarm! Watch out!
Alarm! Raise the alarm! Watch out!
Matei. Foda-se. Os caras quiseram soar o alarme, seja lá o que isso quer dizer.
Yeah.
O que é o acidente que teve ali no monastério?
Yeah.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
About that Moldavite we discussed.
Yes. Do you have some news?
Yes. The good news is I found Vizek.
That sounds like cause for rejoicing, but how come he isn't with you?
That's the bad news. He didn't survive.
Merciful God. He was a good and highly respected man. I will pray for his soul. Anyway, let me see the stone, if you would be so kind.
Of course. Here it is.
Excellent. It looks undamaged. I'll get straight to work. You can come for the finished crown tomorrow evening. May the Lord watch over you.
Mas bem que eu vou ter que esperar. Você surgiu do nada ali que eu vi, hein?
Can I take a look inside the monastery?
What's got into you, boy? The grounds inside the monastery belong to the monks of the Order of Saint Benedict. No others shall pass.
I've been sent here from Talmberg. I'm to speak with the one responsible for construction.
That'll be the master builder. Or with our brother, the overseer. What matter is it you're here about?
It has to do with the stone for construction.
Ah, then that's a matter of supply. You'll want to talk to the overseer. He knows more about that sort of thing. His study is right above us, more or less. Go up the steps to the left and then head back in this direction, almost the whole way. God be with you.
Você?
I am honored that a knight such as you takes an interest.
I've come in the name of Sir Divish. I'd like to have a look around the spot where the accident happened.
And why is Sir Divish interested in that regrettable accident?
He'd like to know what role the masonry had in it, or at least its quality.
I guess it played a crucial role, but I don't intend to stand in the way of your investigation. I've already made sure the poor man was well taken care of, and that's enough for me.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Who's in charge of purchasing materials for the construction?
Mainly it's me. I pay the fees and make arrangements for delivery, but those in charge of the actual building take care of the rest. I'm not knowledgeable when it comes to the quality of stone. They had the red stone delivered from a long way off.
They take care of storage as well?
Yes, but usually whatever arrives is used up straight away. The construction is in full progress.
Do you remember when they brought the last delivery of stone?
Yes. It rained a lot that week, so they let the carriage sit right outside of the gate on the other side of the wall. It took some time before it was dry enough for further transport.
And there wasn't anything strange about it?
A little strange, I suppose. Usually they bring us a large block of stone, which the builders cut to size. But this time it was a number of smaller pieces. No one complained. They probably saw it as less work.
I heard that you were late with your payment to the Talmberg quarry.
That's true. We ourselves had late payments, and it took some time before we gathered enough money to pay. But that's happened in the past. God be with you.
Não sei onde é.
I could do with a bite to eat.
God be with you.
The Overseer sent me. You're to show me the place where the accident happened.
Like I've got time to spare to show you round. He should have done it himself. Why do you want to know, anyway?
Because of the Talmberg stone. If they really are delivering poor quality material, then there should be consequences.
I'd be interested in what kind. But I'm guessing the Overseer likes the idea of cheaper stone, right?
And have you noticed anything else going on?
Of course. It's a construction site. Things are always going wrong. The men are always complaining, and the work isn't being done fast enough.
So it's just like any other building work?
Essentially, yes. Occasionally someone brings in bad wood, or a man cuts off his thumb and blames it on a bad omen, and then there's all these rumors going round.
I'd be interested to know what the men talk about.
Who's been stealing, which men from the monastery go to visit women, how the work's going, normal things. It's only the talk about the curse that's not in the normal run of things. And then there's that devil's skull they dug up.
Who's stealing? Could someone be stealing the stone?
According to the rumors, everyone, from the abbot and the custodian down to the lowest laborer. It's like with whores and dice. There's no protection against slander. And something gets lost here and there, that's true. But nobody stole any stone. There wouldn't be any left if every man here started helping himself, would there?
You talked about the devil's skull.
I did. They say it was found in the hole dug for the foundation of the scaffolding. They moved it so it would do its harm elsewhere. But I wasn't there to see it, so I don't know.
And who might know more?
Shouldn't you be investigating the stone? Leszek's in charge of the scaffolding, so ask him if you really have to know. He might tell you something.
Where's the scene of the accident?
It didn't happen on the main site. It was at the outbuilding next to the church, right under the long stairs before the entrance door. Ask my assistant who's in charge there. You'll easily recognize him. He dresses up like he owns the place. May the Lord watch over you.
I'm honored that a knight such as you...
I heard you found something.
It's true. I dug it up during work. I then ran away with it and got rid of it so the others wouldn't see. But rumors spread anyway.
And what was it that nobody was supposed to see?
What do you think? A demon skull.
Here. On holy ground, in the middle of the monastery.
But it was outside the monastery walls.
Where exactly? Is there anything else there worth seeing?
Nothing but scaffolding. We started digging there to set foundations for extending it.
And are you sure it was a devil's skull?
I know what I saw. I can recognize a human skull, and this one had horns, like the devil, besides. That thing gave off a
Mano, é o quê?
diabolical stink.
Bode.
And where is it now? What did you do with it?
I was taking it down to the river to throw it in. Only I dropped it at the top of the slope and it rolled downhill. The devil alone knows where it ended up.
I'll see if I can find it.
Farewell.
Só longe pra caralho, velho. Tá, cavalo, vamos junto. Deixa eu comer alguma coisa.
Yeah.
Ah, não consigo subir aqui. Cara, não consegue pular. Pulou. Então, a grande questão é onde tá? Aqui eu saio da área. Gente, assim. Achei.
It looks genuine, but I'm not capable of judging.
Quero que se foda. À toa mesmo?
What? Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Jesus!
Get the hell out of here. Good health to you.
Hey!
I found this skull. People are saying it's the skull of a demon, but I don't know.
It certainly looks like it, with the horns and all. Well, let's see. Those are deer antlers that someone's fixed to this human skull. It's not a devil, just a bit of devilry.
I'm glad to hear it's not the real thing. Someone must have put it there deliberately, knowing that's where they were due to dig.
And they put a lot of work into it, too. The horns are held on tight, even though it was lying in water. Whoever did this was skilled bugger, and no mistake. Take care now.
Talvez seja daqui, né?
Good health to you.
The skull is a fake. Someone fixed horns on a human skull.
But where would they get a human skull? And why would they do it?
Maybe to frighten the workers? Raise the price?
But that wouldn't help anyone. It had to be some idiot's idea of a prank. An idiot who was nearly responsible for getting a man killed. Good luck to you.
God be with you.
Did you see the accident that happened here?
I didn't see it. I was down at the bottom and I heard something rumble and then screams. I ran up and helped to carry him out.
Did you notice anything suspicious?
No, I didn't. All I saw was a man with his head caved in, lying trembling. I never want to see anything like that again in my life.
Farewell.
Sei lá quem que é Zemola. Vou ter que passar o dia. A energia já foi pro caralho, né?
I wonder what Teresa's doing now. I could stop by and see her again. I enjoyed it last time.
Look out.
I'm at your... Take care now.
Meu boneco tá com sono. Zemola, achei.
You know the head they found near the scaffolding?
What about it?
Someone put it there on purpose. After they stuck horns on it to make it look sinister.
What a ridiculous thing to do. Who's responsible? And where did he find the skull?
I don't know, but I'll try to find out. Have you seen Leszek, the scaffolder?
I saw him. What do you want with him?
I want to talk to him about the head he dug up.
Really? That's interesting.
Why?
He asked me to meet him on the scaffolding tonight, so he can tell me something important. Said he wanted to confess something.
So he did have something to do with the skull. We knew it.
Maybe. But I'd wager someone made him do it. He doesn't seem the type to come up with something like that on his own. I'm planning to go and meet him. Will you come with me?
It will be safer with the two of us. I'll go.
Very well. We'll meet at night. If I'm not down at the bottom, then look for me at the top.
All right.
A cidade não tem onde dormir. Tem alguma coisa que repele energia? Não. Ué.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
What about the crown? Is it finished?
I seem to recall telling you exactly when the crown will be finished. And that time isn't yet. Take care now.
Mano, não é possível que não tenha um lugar onde dormir, velho.
Vegetables, fresh vegetables. Look, now, aren't they lovely?
Eu vou tentar ver se tem lugar de dormir lá. Mas é porque tava muito tarde.
Crystal found in the cave.
God be with you.
Take care now.
É. Mas não tem onde dormir nessa cidade. Vou morrer de sono. Não sei se é possível morrer de sono. Achei uma cama, gente.
You can't be serious. Sleeping in other people's beds. Get out or you'll be sorry. How dare you sleep in someone else's bed? Get lost.
Tá sem energia nenhuma. Eu tirei um cochilinho, gente.
God be with you.
What about the crown?
I'm a man of my word. Of course it's finished. Here you have it. Thank the Lord you found that Moldavite. It wouldn't be the same without it. God be with you.
What do you think this is?
Mano, que cara chato, velho. Vou desmaiar. Gente, eu vou tentar ir sem energia nenhuma. Mano, muito ruim o lugar não ter uma cama, velho. A energia tá em 1, velho. Não vai chegar.
What's that? What's going on
Eat
there?
something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
Tá, o que eu tenho de comida? É o pão. Sou lixeira humana. Tá bom. Vou pegar o negócio da mulher aqui, terminar a missão. Show de bola, gente. Ah, eu só tinha aquele dia pra ir.
What the?
É mais pra cima.
Welcome. The Lord save you. What do you need?
Eu nada, toma aqui.
I brought you the crown from the master engraver.
Henry, you are a gem. Look at that Moldavite. Isn't it wonderful? Sophie will look like an angel. So, what's next?
What can I do for you, my lady?
Nothing. You've done enough. And now I'd like to reward you.
That's not necessary, my lady. You taking the time to see me is reward enough.
Come now, Henry. No need for such modesty. I appreciate everything you've done for me, as well as your company. And there's something I'd like to give you. This shirt was my father's. He was built very much like you. Broad shoulders, strong chest. It should fit you just right.
But I can't accept this. It's too valuable.
It's too valuable to be left to the mercy of moths. It doesn't fit my husband well, and I've no one else to give it to. What's more, if you were to leave us again, I'd like you to have something to remember me by, so you don't forget me.
I could never forget you, my lady.
Well then, won't you try it on at least?
What? Right now?
Why not? Don't worry, I won't look. I'll turn my back.
And what if your husband comes in?
He won't. Neither will anyone else.
All right then.
God be with you. I feel truly blessed to have you here. So long I yearned for young company. I really feel God heard my prayers and sent you to me.
Are ready?
My, you do look handsome. As fine as any gentleman. When I was a little girl, there were always lots of other children around and young men and women of the court. It was so merry. I always hoped it would be like that when I was grown up too. But it was not God's plan.
You and Sir Divish had no children?
No. No, alas, we were not blessed. Twice I was with child, but they did not live. And now I fear there's no hope for me.
My lady.
Mano, pra quê, velho?
Forgive me, my lady. I shouldn't have.
I don't mind.
Agora vai ter um filho mesmo. Uma hora. Credo, cara, uma máquina, velho. Cortei de dama Stephanie. Ixi, gente. Completamente sem querer, viu? Ih, meu querido. Acabei de usar sua mulher. Não, podia vir aqui fazer... não, gente, chega. Chega, isso aqui é um problema. Onde eu tô exatamente? Eu tô aqui, eu posso vir pra cá. Já que eu não gravei, velho. Aparecer alguma bosta aqui, eu vou ficar muito triste. Gravei. Também por hoje, gente.